Joanna Rohrback of Prancercise LLC. Now that Prancercise is in fashion, why not explore your passion? Have a partner take part and develop some fitness straight from the heart.
Welcome everybody to tonight's Prancings of Darkness. I am Mask.
Whoa, the guitar.
09. Yeah. And these are my co-hosts. We have Baca. Baca means cow in Spanish. And the Angstful Horsey. Straight out of Texas, where there's only steers and queers.
If you're Mask an explorer, I would be Cabeza de Fupaca.
You know it. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for that magical intro.
Really hope that's not copyrighted music because it's pretty amazing.
Yeah, it is.
Sounds like, honestly, it really does sound like royalty free.
Yeah. Pretty sure I've heard that in an elevator before.
That's pretty good royalty free.
Or said we are now all guilty of sexual harassment.
Oh boy.
Rob Jones says it looks like he's smuggling a schnauzer. Ouch.
Yo, you need a concealed carry for that in 6 states.
So, by the way, if you're all wondering why I appear to be quite red, I've been tweaking my camera settings quite a bit. I have actually been nursing a migraine since yesterday, and it finally broke early this morning. But it's like the aftershocks have just been rolling through, so it's really dark in my room right now. I've just got it kind of set so you can see me.
Anxious over now.
What?
You got flux going on? Because when I turn my flux on, I turn orange. You see, watch this shit. Ready?
I don't flux with that.
I'm gonna be a Trump. Here we go. And it goes slowly. You're still slowly. Nope, it's going.
It's going.
Oh, there it goes.
Oh shit! He's going Super Saiyan level 6.
I could see the freaking. It gets like at 5,000 K, 49, 48, 47. 44.
To answer your question, yes, mine's what the Macs call it night shift mode, and yes, mine's maxed out and warm, and I've only got one light on in here.
And it's still going. Look at that.
I don't have any daylight in this room. Like I don't have any windows in this room, so like no need for it.
Oh, there it goes. 3,400K.
Yeah.
I mean, orange.
Yeah. No, it's the same for me. I've got it. My little sliders all the way to the warmest it can go, and
it helps because then all of a sudden you're like, pow! You're like, whoa!
Yeah,
not good if you're editing photos, though. Let me tell you.
Yeah,
remember to turn that shit off.
Or watching a video. I was like, man, I was watching something, and it was like, I know you can set it to when you
everyone looks really short.
I was like, why does this shit look like it was shot in the '60s? I'm like, oh, flux is on. Damn it, Jim.
I keep changing my white balance. Like earlier, this white balance was fine, and now it needs it to be slammed all the way over. Whatever.
White balance.
You'll be okay.
Yeah, boy.
Just deal with the little emergency.
So we're doing a giveaway today, for those in chat. I mean, just impromptu, for one of these guys. Ooh.
I know we talked about doing it, but we haven't figured out good because I've got one too that I was going to give away, but I didn't know who to send it to. Or I didn't know we were going to do it tonight. How about you do yours tonight and I'll do mine later?
You got it. Okay. We'll just have to figure out how to do it.
We're doing a giveaway.
Come up with an idea in chat and we'll pick the best idea.
I think we need to do. Who should we do? We should do. And guys, don't start doing this. We're brainstorming live, okay? So easy.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
Don't blow that nut yet.
I'm thinking MS Paint with MS Paint with.
I think before you finish
Kaepernick prancer-sizing.
No, it's just going to be a cock. You know it.
It's going to be vaping.
Listen.
Vaping
How about
damage.
since we're giving one of these away, take the image of Phil and Demi and do better than Ahmed did.
Yeah, and by the way, I have a second one to draw on. So
yeah,
that's a good idea.
Do what Ahmed did. So we, go do your due diligence and find the image. Or actually,
I was going to say we could just I could hold it up, but that's not going to work too good. You're going to need it.
Potato as fuck. So let's see if we can find the image.
That, or we can take the image and well, I don't know about taking the image and put it up. Maybe it's got to be out there. So,
I'm hunting it down right now.
That'll be the contest. Phil and Demi image. You have to use the image and then you get to draw on it.
Okay, it's not on the Anakin site. Fuck. Tell me my Vapor Store has it.
Somebody will find it.
These are going to put it in our group.
Well, they don't have any pictures inside the packaging.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. I think we're going to have to take a picture. Well, I guess we could just take a picture. I'll post it. I'll post it in the Plumes group.
I don't think they include the picture on the website. That may defer customer.
Yeah, well, but I'll just take a picture real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do that. We'll turn the light on.
On this scavenger hunt.
Oh, fuck, that hurts. You guys fucking owe me.
Oh, you turned your light on. Well, Fastic has half of the image. They do. They have a picture of it, and it's like half. Why is it halfway open?
That's weird.
I think it's in one of their forums. They had it halfway out there. So I thought that. I'm pretty sure Phil has put one up. So yes. So that is the contest. Take the image and put it on there.
All right. I think that was a pretty good pick. We're posting it now in the Plumes group.
This image is actually kind of crazy too. Is look at this. Look at this. This is 2016 to 2017. Wow, that's a big difference.
God, look at there.
It's a big difference. That's what he had to do to be able to fit on the piece of paper. It can make you lose weight. I'm telling you. Ahmed is ignored for some reason, or is shadowed. Angsty, you want to put him back on?
Oh, did he have to rejoin?
Yeah. It looked like Phil stopped feeding him.
There you go.
I closed Hangouts by accident. Can you pull out the picture of Dimitri again?
Sure.
Yeah, he's wow. Like Marlon Brando on the left.
It's a lot of weight.
Yeah. He's looking good.
Boom.
His suits will look better on him now because I'm pretty sure I've made jokes about his shoulder pads in his suits back when he was bigger.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You definitely did.
You can wear a proper fitting jacket now. My man.
Inksy, what are you doing?
I'm marking this up. I'm posting it right now.
Oh.
I'm doing it in the Plumes group. So if you're not a member of the Plumes group, you should be a member of the Plumes group.
Oh, snap. Oh, I mean, some people could really have some fun with this one.
Done. Post.
That's this one's too easy.
Oh, post it in chat too.
That one's too easy.
Jesus.
Screen caps, everybody, screen caps. I love that Phil has a picture of himself all the way back there in the background.
I didn't see that.
What he does, but yeah.
What the fuck is this shit?
Oh, it's not. Oh my god,
Wait,
that is Phil.
is that Phil or is that Vapor
That's
Joe?
Phil.
Is it Phil? Because he's got a beard.
Yeah, I don't know if it was Phil or Vapor Joe. Or is that me?
It might be you.
I don't know.
We'll pretend it's you.
Buscando?
We will pretend that it's you. Oh, Ahmed, you said what you want me to post this in our chat.
Yeah, I thought that was a chat giveaway.
Oh, I can't post it in that fucking chat.
You can't imgur it?
Well, I guess I could.
Imgur.
I guess I could. When are we ending it, Master? Are we gonna let it go for a couple days?
Yeah. We want some people to do some good shit. So let's let it go till next. You want to go till next show, or you want to go?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
we can do that.
Yeah, let's go till next show.
If there's an exceptional one, I'll put mine in as well. Otherwise,
don't disappoint us, please.
I don't.
Yeah, the last time we did a giveaway was
fucking weak, and the last time we did MSP was fucking weak.
It was weak. I mean, we're giving them the picture, so.
There. I hold y'all to a higher standard than that.
Dare.
That's right.
We come from a rich meme lineage, so we hope you can continue that.
Right.
We've had some ridiculous contest entries from previous. We had one entry involving ball gags and being hands tied up, and you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, DRB 328 said looks like Phil stopped feeding him.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Or he switched to the mentholated peach diet only, because I know that's his jam. I don't know if he's still doing that, actually, if Dimitri's still only vaping mentholated.
I thought he was doing that. He had that pistachio phyllo dough stuff, which wasn't terrible.
Who was it that I was talking to who did a great Dimitri impression when he says that?
Get a feel.
It was actually, you know who it was? It was actually Kimball.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. Well, he watched a bunch of Dimitri back in the day, so.
Sure. Hello, my fellow vapers. Can't go wrong. He's got a great intro. Motto, slogan, catchphrase. It's good. It was good to see him do that when they did the video introducing the Aries or Eris. Depending on who you ask. Because he said it. He said the line, which is good. What time is it? 9:27. Hey, Foo, what are you vaping on?
Hi. I got Pissed and a Limo with a Varitube bottle in it. I'll talk about that in a little bit.
Yeah.
And the Malkaber. And I got Walshman and Lenarda on the Staffa. I actually have a Mod Maker bottle in here. Boom.
I was just going to say, well, Anksy, go first. Go ahead.
Yeah. I'll go real quick. There's nothing different. It's the same we're always doing. It's the Limelight Freehand. This week, again, I have the Narca, the Narca on top. And, of course, I've got an Omen tip. And, of course, there's Rail Cracker inside. And the BB4. Still kicking it. I did pass on my other billet box. I lent it out to a buddy. And I hope he enjoys it, because I rarely ran both of them at the same time. I usually just toggled between them. You know, Get Pissed would be in the red one and Abolishment in this one. But I figured he wanted to give it a whack. We'll send it over to him for a while. So this has still got Abolishment in it. There's an Exoset Omen tip on top. And that's really about it. We didn't. I don't know if we actually addressed this. I meant to talk about this last week. About the Eris tank, because we Massey was just talking about it just a minute ago. And we're giving one away that anyone can send over. One of the things that I was worried about, we didn't discuss, was feeding. And if it wicked the way I would normally wick something like this, which is kind of RDTA like, so with super short wicks, I don't believe in putting the long wicks in the bottom, as William would agree with. And I was wondering whether there was too much of a gap at the bottom to feed it. I did not have a problem with it. I fed this thing down to the last little bit down here in the corner if you have it tilted, and until there was just a drop or two left in the whole tank, it fed it just fine. Now it did get warmer as you got less juice to the coil, but it was still enough juice to vape properly because, I mean, you're vaping this thing at 20 watts max.
Yep.
It's not like you run it at 50 watts and you need.
I think I did a 26 wide open. Not bad.
Well, and also too, I noticed that you're going to be tilting it anyways, and there's a little bit of capillary action against the side of the tank and the wick. So
Absolutely.
Kinda,
Yeah, and when you got to tilt at your face hole, you've probably got one of those things covered, one of those holes covered, and it's going to soak it up pretty well. So I have not had a problem with that. So if anybody was worried about it, I haven't had an issue. It is a very restricted lung hit if you're wanting it wide open to lung hit, but it does function in that capacity. So there's that. It is more a mouth to lung thing, that's for sure.
am I still jumping, Ahmed? Test.
Your audio's fine. Your picture comes in and out, but when you were talking before, it like froze on me for a second. Angsty's been fine, but you like froze on me for a moment. I'm like, the fuck?
The weirds. It's probably
Florida
YouTube's demonetizing, de-incredibilizing our video feed for the fucking horse song that we played.
Well, I mean, or I figured Florida Man was chewing on your line or something.
So I saw this picture today, and that I wanted to show, and the separate story, but a buddy of mine at work got in some of the Hot Ones hot sauce, and if you haven't seen Hot Ones on YouTube, check it out. Celebrities come in, eat hot wings, and I mean some serious hot shit on there. So he got the Last Dab hot sauce, which is the last one. This shit's hot, man, and I'm not crazy about hot stuff, but yeah, I just poop, yeah, poop all over the place. But yeah, it was hot, and I felt like this. So I felt like this image right there. This is a fucking carburetor backfire, and people forget about carburetors, but look at that shit.
Oh my god!
Yo, is that an Oldsmobile?
Fucking god.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there is all. I mean, I don't even know. Like, bro, were you bathing in it?
Yeah, dude, that guy's it's all on his feet.
Push it to the limit.
He probably fucking. He. I don't know. I don't even know. Cause look at all that gas falling down everywhere. It's like he poured like half a gallon of that in there. But anyways, that's how my mouth felt after doing little.
Can you pull that back up, Nasty?
Sure. Looks like a typical Monday to me.
So yeah, check this. That's what I think of when I see this shit. Where's my window? There you go. There's the Rage Against the Machine album cover.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, it was posted today on Reddit under just rolled into the shop, and PSA carburetors backfire. Don't be this guy. And obviously people were saying, yeah, I bet he was pouring gas down the carb to get it to start. He goes, yep, straight out of the gas can, while his buddy was turning it over. We knew something bad was going to happen, but couldn't do anything about it. And the one guy was like, holy shit, isn't this the entire reason that aerosol cans starting fluid exist?
There's an aerosol can right next to his feet.
I know. Yeah. So, but anyways, so the shit was hot.
Yes, so. Oh, so speaking of bottles, vape mail, Foo, one of your good friends got some vape mail in.
Oh.
And by one of your good friends, I mean Bodily Mooch got some gear.
Bodily Gooch.
Oh, Bodily Gooch. Sorry, I forgot.
Can't call yourself Mooch.
I got a bunch of graduated syringes. Yeah. So the one that I had before, I had this old like 1 mil plunger thingy, and it worked fine until after I used it for a little bit, all the stupid lines came off, and I was like, oh fuck. So I went on Amazon. They've got I found a variety pack of like 1 mil, 3 mil, and 5 mil syringes, so that we can verify these bottles from Mr. Perry. This bottle right here from Mr. Perry. I haven't done it yet, but now we have the gear to verify. I also need to do the mod maker ones. I don't think I ever did the mod maker silicone.
Yeah, please, because I'm gonna hear it now. Oh, they only fucking verify bottles when I send them my bottles. Yes.
Yeah, I'll need to do both. Well, he had, and to Perry's credit, which I love this. He actually listed the capacity of the bottle and then the cap on to assembled capacity as well, which is awesome. That's exactly what he should do.
Yeah.
Food, you want to talk about the bottles themselves, or you want me to do it?
I mean, I slapped mine on rather hurriedly this morning before I had to refill my bottle anyway before I left for work, and so I'm just like, hey, why don't I crack open that new bottle? It's silicone. I mean, it's a silicone bottle. It's going to be soft, squishy, yeah. Not quite as squishy as my Chinese silk, but I don't really mind that. I actually don't mind if it's the slightest bit stiff. But the biggest thing about it is that cap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you see how it fits here?
Sorry, Masty popped up with his burning car thing. All right, now oh, shit. I got you click now.
Sorry, my bad. Whoops.
Let me pull that out. Let me put my Chinese silk bottle in, and you can see it's like when you're a large and you're wearing a medium, kind of. It's actually way more squished than the Stiffy. I think I showed that last week.
Yeah, with it canted over to the side a little bit.
I'm not putting it back in the Stiffy right now, so that's actually why I threw the Mod Maker bottle in there, because I'm like, that should be a better fit.
It is. It's a much
so better. If you see a little nifty little jobby here, you can see, focus enough, it's got little indicators, like little juice level thingies. But that cap, though,
yeah,
smooth, this will fit in a lot of things. This bottle is tall, though.
The bottle itself is tall, which is good because that height's not being wasted by cap.
I love that you guys got your bottles and I haven't gone by and picked it up, and he's like 2 minutes away from me.
So another thing he included, which I haven't tried out yet, mainly because I haven't had the need to use them yet, are storage caps.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah.
So if you're packing an extra bottle,
dude,
to just
you
throw
can't beat
in
that for the price.
Yeah, with $5.50. I think they are a piece.
Something like that.
Yeah.
He also sent me a black one.
Mm-hmm.
This bottle is not black.
Is it smoke?
Probably throw this in something at some point. But
yeah, because I figured you all wanted the clear and the smoked, the black.
Yeah.
You didn't want any of the unicorn colors.
No, I wouldn't have been able to use it.
I'm liking it so far.
I'll probably end up with the unicorn colors. I can wear it with my fluorescent yellow shirt while I'm directing traffic.
And I was gonna say you could put it in Old Blue, but you can't put it in Old Blue because Old Blue takes a different bottle, right? It's taller.
Yeah, these are 9 mil.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are honkers.
Honkers.
So yeah, this is a 7 mil bottle.
You could probably fit like a 10, 11 mil bottle in there.
Independent of my 2-hour nap when I got home from work, I think I just refilled it before the show. So I'm also doing 4.5 milligram. So yeah, it's goes a little bit. I'm happy with it so far. So
Christian Yap asked if I'd tried the Lucos Square. I have not, because I don't have a mod that fits that.
I could potentially. I do have a limo and it has a square cutout. So
yeah, but I mean, I'm not going to put a square in this because it's got a round cap. You can't put it. And that's pretty much the only mod that I use. Now, I could probably try to put something like that in the Stiffy, maybe. I do have a Stiffy, so to speak. But
I'm not sure. Maybe.
I'm guessing it wouldn't fit in the Stiffy because the Stiffy,
plus
the cutout is very small.
And is the cap the same size as the regular silk?
Yeah, and it's bigger, right? It's got the filled out corners, and the Stiffy cups it in the back to fit a cylindrical.
You could probably get it in there, but it's going to be like a regular silk, and it's going to be tight. And
yeah. No, I don't think that would fly. But
it makes the throw stiffer somehow.
Yeah, certainly. But out of the box, these guys are already assembled, which is cool, and they are airtight. You can squish it, and it stays squished, or you can do the other way around. You can plug it and push, kind of builds pressure, and so they're all airtight, which is nice. That's one of the first things I look for in a squonker bottle, which is cool. I'll definitely fill this thing up and give it a whack. I'll see if it would fit in my. I don't know that it's going to fit in my mod though, sadly.
So I was. Oh no. So I was just looking, and I just went into the 1 year ago ECR experience, the greatest vendor meltdown of all time. Let's take a walk down memory lane with the Vapor Chef, and I saw that Crucifixions came out of retirement.
Oh, is that right?
Really?
Yeah.
So I saw the thread early when it was posted. I hadn't revisited it.
Someone, again, for those of you listening, this is on Reddit, ECR, and someone made the post about how at this time last year, Vapor Chef's long track record of being a self-absorbed sociopathic egomaniac came crashing down in a glorious 3-day-long affair, beginning today with Dong Magnum's initial post. Several delicious anecdotes can be found through the thread regarding his behavior, stretching back to well before the Vapor Chef's formation. His brash style of telling it like it is seemed to pay off for a while, but this overconfidence led to recklessness. A Facebook argument between friends over a Jeep led him to being finally called out. And you can read the rest of the thread in there. But anyways, so the first comment was, hey, I don't know if I would call it the worst. Whatever happened to the guy who did the yearly recaps? I can't remember his name for the life of me. And then edit, oh, you Crucifixions. And Crucifixions yearly recaps were there. And he did post. He said, I'm more and less retired. And of course, Risen from the Grave and Bombies posts a Risen from the Grave GIF on there. So
I'd forgotten about the Crucifixions roundup.
Yeah, that was interesting. It's like talking back in the day. So yeah, that was. Guess it's hard to believe it was a year ago. And
yeah, the funny thing is, someone said it felt like recent. I thought that felt more like 6 months to me.
The account that posted it was TVC anniversary. So, anyways, it's probably him, but who knows? All right.
So, let's see. What else did I get here? I've got my bodily. Sorry, I'll fix my thing. I did call myself bodily mooch.
Yeah, you don't get a Windows intro.
Yeah, I don't want a Windows intro. It needs maybe the farting girl.
Actually, no. You can get the Windows 95 intro. Is that the one with the piano in it? Yes, I think it is.
I don't know. His Mooch is in chat. He's probably, quote unquote, listening, but not in chat. So, whatever that means.
That's good.
So, did you guys see, or have any of you read about the Kentucky bill that would add $1 per pack of cigarette as a tax, but not increase any of the vaping tax?
No.
So yeah, that's going on right now. They there was a post about it earlier this week, and basically it said smokers and tobacco users in Kentucky would pay $1 more per pack under the new legislation proposed by a Republican state senator ahead of an upcoming General Assembly. The bill, which was pre-filled Thursday by Senator Stephen Meredith of Litchfield, earmarks 90% of those revenues to a newly created fund to reimburse the state's Medicaid program for money spent on tobacco-related illnesses. It's kind of interesting. Charging $1, paying it back. It's been since 2009 when Kentucky had a cigarette tax increase. There's been efforts since then, but none of them have passed. So basically, this $1 increase would also apply to packages of chewing tobacco and tins of loose snuff. The legislation, however, does not appear to target electronic cigarettes. So interesting that they're not targeting that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa, that was awesome.
What the hell?
That was awesome.
Holy shit. Please, I really hope that this is, I really hope that was on video, because that was amazing, Ahmed.
Was it? Because you seizured out on me.
You did too in the middle of your yeah boy.
It went yeah boy. Fucking Skrillex. Anyways, Kentucky's
Google
rate of 25% is the second highest in the nation, behind only neighboring West Virginia. Meanwhile, the 60-cent tax on a pack of cigarettes was last raised in 2009, and it's lower than any adjoining states. So, not bad.
Not bad enough. I agree. So Massey, right in the middle of his yeah boy, I really expected something to just kick in and go.
I had to look at you because I didn't know if it was me that was fucking up, and then because I'm like,
so we all see
amazed.
each other.
I was amazed by it, but you know what? Now I'll go back to it and grab it, and we'll make a meme out of it. Yeah, boy. I mean, it was perfect. I mean, you got to hear it. I mean, it's great.
I think another person who can make that into a
into a dongerific meme. So
I was actually thinking of the spoon. He actually does pretty good video.
He does. He did that. He did true. That. The orc one.
He did the feels good part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. So a quick kind of cool story. I went to a local business to demo some equipment that they had, and some machines that I was looking at, and started talking to one of the engineers there, and I had brought some test pieces and stuff, and he's like, oh man, he goes, yeah, I vape. And I look, and he's got I forget what it was. It was beat up. It looked like an old RX. What the hell was that? What was the 3 battery?
Yeah, the RX 200 was the first one.
RX 200. Yeah, the Rouleau, and some tank on the top. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. So he starts telling me a story. Yeah, he smoked for like 20-something years, 25 years, and his now fiance, but then girlfriend, basically would just, if he was going to smoke in the house, she's gone. She was not, so he stopped smoking in the house, was smoking outside, and then she would still not be around because he'd smell like it. So he decided to switch, and he's been 6.5 months just straight on plain old tobacco. I mean, I smelled it. Nasty smelling juice. And I'm like, damn, son. I was like, I can get you a good tobacco. Trust me. So that was cool. And then the sales guys comes out. I mean, really, really good experience. And he's like, yeah, a bunch of guys here that have switched, because if we want to smoke, we got to go out, to the sidewalk. And no one wants to be doing that shit in the middle of the summer. So they converted a bunch of guys. So I told them, I was like, I'm gonna hook y'all some juice and, some starter kits, got other people, pass it along. But it was pretty neat. But he was able to do it cold turkey. He said he just put pack cigarettes down and started vaping. Mm-hmm. And I told him, I was like, not everyone is like that. And I say, keep it around, after 8 months, 9 months, and just keep it just in case you're gonna, you don't want to be vaping anymore. You have it there when you get that urge. So
I actually found out my boss at work smokes on Saturday, and I had no fucking idea. I never smell it on him.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't really try to hide it either. He just, I don't know. He's just one of those people. And I'm like, I got a couple people to start vaping at work over the summer, but they left the company. I'm like, all right, he's my new project. So,
all right. Yeah. There's a flaw in our contest, Mazzy.
What's that?
So far, we're getting memes. We're getting text on top. We're not getting drawings. Is that okay? Is that a valid entry?
No, they need to freaking draw on it because it needs to be like Ahmed's.
There you go. Pull up MS Paint, open up that image, and go that way.
What?
I used a Sharpie. So
we need. It sounds like we need the short bus version of an Addy. So let's give away a $3, Fast Tech. Ultim.
You know what we should do? We should give him a low pro clone.
Anyways, I guess they're not going to win the contest.
Wait, but there's somebody in chat called Adult Dating to Go, and they said, "What is an isotope?"
Yeah, I was gonna you like actually explain isotopes.
I saw it, but I'm like,
chemistry.
Will was right on it.
Yeah, Will
Is that
got knocked out.
is that a Ray Ray boy? Sarah23.ml.
What's the name of the Springfield baseball team?
Don't give up in traffic. Oh man, that hurt my head.
We're not going to know, Kyle. He's asking, well, what is an isotope? Well, we got rid of the audience.
Oh, I'm at your Skrillex thing again.
Wait, is the isotopes the same number of molecules in the same? It's just rearranged a little in different places.
It's also the Springfield baseball team.
No,
So
that's
Springfield baseball team.
he's talking about a sexual act that's called the isotope.
Oh, is there one? That's what I haven't heard.
Look
Let's
it
go.
up.
Wait, I'm gonna go Urban Dictionary that.
Is that like
when you take an Erlenmeyer flask, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Is that like the Kentucky smokestack?
It's an Earl and a Myers flask.
Well, the first entry is this means they have the same number of protons. Yes.
No, are you looking on Urban Dictionary?
I am.
What's the second entry?
Actually, no, top definition. Each element has many versions that contain a different number of neutrons in the nucleus. Example: carbon-13 is an isotope of carbon.
Urban Dictionary fails me. The first time ever.
Yeah, this is the first time it's failed me. There are 4 definitions.
3-fingered Twinkie splash. All right. What's the difference between a vitamin and a hormone? In Benny Hill voice.
I don't know what to do with that.
What? The worst part of the side, the pain was I got kicked out of the Marines for medically disqualified from the armed forces.
Is the Skrillex rubbing off on chat? Like what's
No. They were talking earlier.
I was talking about Will.
He's got some medical problems. He said he was partially disabled and stuff.
No, I was talking about Will.
Oh. God, yeah, we got like 8 conversations going at the same time. Sorry about that.
I'm forgetting what the Benny Hill voice sounds like at the moment. God damn it.
I have isotope slippers.
Oh, you talking about yakety sax?
Used to have it played, but then we got banned. No, what was the song? What was the song we played for like literally 3 seconds and we got fucking ban hammered? It was when Ruby was on.
No, the one we got. Well, we've been being several times, but we always got to change.
When we had Ruby on,
it was the Kyle Cena thing one time.
Yeah,
no, you played some dirty fucking trap.
We got that before. We got Fuck You Texas hit us once.
Yep, Fuck You Texas hit us. Yep.
So sorry, occasionally you will see an ad on the Plume Show, and that's because we played this song too long. And
yeah, we're not collecting any of that, dude.
No, people don't understand that there's some fair use stuff, but that shit's all automated, so it's a pain in the butt to figure it out. So we'd just say, fine, just put an ad. I don't even care. That's fine. That way we don't have any strikes. Fucking strikes.
We've got like 18 strikes.
So we're going to, because I had somebody ask me earlier, we're going to give one more week for everybody that got the Voltrove board. I'm not going to build it tonight. So one more week to get all your parts and stuff in to do this.
What was that? Is that the Boutros Galley board? What?
This is what?
I don't know. Like I said, my
Boutros Ghali.
Got you, no. Voltrove, VOLTROVE.
Okay.
.com, and yeah.
Sorry, it's now going to be known as the Boutros.
Yes.
The Boutros. So yeah, it's the NL PWM V2 beta board. And
basically it's Boutros. It's not the other. It's not.
You have to thug snap when you do it.
Yeah.
The Boutros. Yeah. So.
Oh boy. Kyle said, "I'm happy every time my name is mentioned."
Side note: I haven't changed my cotton in a week with Pissed, and it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
It'll last.
Where's my zoomy thingy? I mean, yeah, I could use a change, but
Oh yeah, that's great.
that's a week.
Yeah, I mean, you can see it's starting to get pretty dark on the outside of the coils there, but it's not bad.
Well, I literally this morning I was like, "Fuck!" I forgot that I needed a rewick. I'm like looking at my cotton this morning before I left. I'm like, "Fuck it, we'll do it." I need to rebuild
Hey,
this.
Giz
Anyway.
bought a labia pillow. Well done, sir. Did you get it in yet, Giz? Because I would be interested if you do.
Yes, Chuck. We got snow on Saturday. It was it was okay snow. It was slippy snow.
Was it wet?
It was wet snow.
Yeah.
It was the first one of the year. I mean, it looked cool because I was on a really high floor at work, like next to the water. So watching that shit like blow in, because it was like coming in softly from one side, and then you see the wind blowing it up.
Mm-hmm.
So that was pretty cool. But it was actually a teensy bit of snow this morning.
Giz didn't buy a pillow. That was a lie. He lied. That's too bad.
Womp womp.
Oh, no.
So there's an article I'm going to be posting in chat from the New York Times.
Did you just read what I just read, XC?
Well done, Rob Jones. Well done.
No, we had another adult dating go, Kita18.tk. When is Mother's Day? Mother's Day is usually the second Sunday of May.
Tell Kutris to stop putting his bots in here. And if he doesn't stop, I'm gonna have a freaking fat naked mariachi band show up to Evolve and start singing La Mañanitas.
Fell down.
So anyways, the article I posted, it's about some older smokers turning into vaping. May not be a bad idea. So pretty positive article from New York Times about older folks getting down and vaping. So getting away from
Older folks getting down. Ew.
You're dropping subs when you get adult dating profiles.
Oh, I did find this on ECR the other day. I threw it in our notes, which I thought was kind of cool because everybody always talks about how much science we don't have that's long term, right? We've got these
vapors are already cancer.
Yeah, what?
No changes because we're already cancer.
That's right. But this is actually like a long term study that's seemingly got some appropriate
modern hardware in the pictures, dude.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
It's a stronger in the top picture.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how many fucking stock photos do you have been published from the vape shop before I worked there?
Right. Well, there's a bunch of good stuff in here, and I actually have not read the study myself, but I figured I would go ahead and mention this because it's useful, and it's nice to see a little positive stuff coming out, even if it's not necessarily true. Now, again, I haven't read it, so I don't know if it's not, but these guys hopefully have a little bit, and they said it was good. So there's the link. You can read it yourself at your leisure. I'm tired of talking.
A quick PSA. Someone posted about Coilmaster's website. Okay.
Oh yeah.
They were watching Mike Vape's review of the Elfie RTA, and he had a Coilmaster link in the description of the video. Okay, and the site was coil-master.net. Product Coilmaster Elfie RTA. There's an issue right now, and I'm looking to see if they have. No, actually, so this was 5 days ago. And apparently they have not fixed this issue yet. They have what's kind of called a drive-by download on the site. When you go to the page, it loads a fake Chrome update that's popped up and attempted to download a suspicious JavaScript file, and basically wanted to automatically download a zip file right on the machine. The person who caught it inspected the element of the source, and when you looked up the page, it actually came up as malware. So he was in talks with somebody from Coilmaster, and basically our conversation said from OgVape official, our website designer said updating the Chrome the Chrome, CHORM browser should solve the problem. And they sent the site. He's the user that posted this sent the site to VirusTotal, and it actually picks it up as malware. So there's a something rogue on the site there that is going to be prompting people. So
that's actually happened to my host before, where I had an outdated piece of software, and they, the script kiddies were able to get in there and just drop in another front end that looked legit. And it was not. And my host actually kicked it back. They're like, "Hey, you need to go take care of this shit right now, or we're gonna shut you down."
Yeah. So, one of the ways that you can protect yourself with this is using something like uBlock Origins, not AdBlock or AdBlock Plus, uBlock Origins, and you want to be using the anti-exploit stuff checked in there. Might be a pain in the ass at some sites, but it's worth it because again, it's a drive-by download. It's not something just loading randomly. So
Ghostery.
Yeah.
Well, you can also and obviously they need to fix your shit. Right? This has got nothing to do with that. But at the same time, that's not how Chrome updates things. That's not how it tells you that things are ready to be updated. So just become a little bit better, more savvy of an interwebs user, and that'll help.
It's because the thing is, like, I think AdBlock Plus was the first good ad block, in my opinion, right?
Oh yeah.
Because everything else will slow your shit down, and now it's like the internet's kind of sweet now for that.
Yeah. I run uBlock Origin, I run Ghostery, and I also run Privacy Badger. Privacy Badger catches a little bit of the shit that now again you're running all three. Your mileage may vary, but for those that were asking, here is the VirusTotal site with the detection showing that it is a heuristics JS ransom Trojan.
And as much shit as I give Chrome, it still has a built-in sandbox, right? I think. I know it's the first browser to have a built-in sandbox.
I don't know that it does if you install an extension. I'm not sure how that works, actually.
I know Chrome has its own protections built in.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So some people were saying this happened to me when I clicked on a Twisted 420's link to the Coilmaster website. To be honest, I'm surprised that's all you got. But anyways, yeah. So there you go.
Most of the time, what you would see in a browser, hack, so to speak, like that, is you'll start seeing it route you through their own gateways and stuff, right? So they can start targeting you and serving you shit and taking your info and logging your keystrokes and all that kind of shit. So regardless of, actually,
Safari was, but you know what? When I was using Safari, it wasn't compatible with shit. So
Brave, dude, I wanted to like Brave. I ran Brave for a couple of months straight, but Brave has got a couple of things that drive me bonkers about it. I love the fact that you can have a private tab and not have to have a separate window. That's awesome. But your extensions don't work in the private tabs, and you can't tell it to do so. Like you can in Chrome, you can say allow this to run in incognito mode.
Oh shit.
It's crap. But plus, then there's that other thing where it won't copy an image. If you right click and copy image, not copy URL, but copy image, it doesn't copy it to your clipboard. It copies the URL to the image. And it does the same thing for copy URL to the image. It's retarded.
You know who just hopped into chat? Mark Skia Elliott.
Ooh, Mark Scott. He sent me a video earlier that was very disturbing.
Well, oh yeah, he can do that.
So Coilmaster Net user actually did post 3 days ago with a response, and they did say that they had gotten some reports about this, and their web developer inspected all the code on their website immediately, and unfortunately didn't find any suspicious code or hacked record. They also read this thread on product forms that you provided. We checked our jQuery library files, as Ben said, and didn't find anything suspicious. Now we're asking other experts to investigate together. We will keep looking into the problem. We also believe that this wasn't happened to everyone who browses Coilmaster website, so others please rest assured when you browse our website, if you see the fake updates page, as long as you don't click the update button, the script will not execute. You have clicked the update suggestion. This is what solved the problem. And they go through and giving you a whole bunch of jibber jabber about uninstalling Chrome and restarting your computer and doing all this other shit. So just don't go to the site. Plain and simple. And I think, hey, you know, for all these other YouTubers that have it twisted and Mike Vapes, you know, if you guys are listening, take that shit off there, so people don't be clicking on it.
Maybe, but if they said they can't find anything on their side, that's kind of weird, right?
Yeah, but it's affecting. I mean, there's multiple people that are posting in this thread. Again, and if you're interested in reading the thread, again, it's a few days old.
It didn't come up for me, but I also didn't test it very hard.
This has been the
again,
support.
Don't click on any of the links on there. Again, some of the links are pictures, so that's fine. But you know, don't go to the site. So go to the site if you want to play around and see what you see. But again, you know, stay away from it.
Open an incognito window, maybe.
Not even. I wouldn't even fucking do that.
Oh yeah, Will does bring up Malware Bytes. It's a solid program.
Yep.
That's what one of the ones that Sean likes too.
Mm-hmm. I like it too. The
It's been
business
consistently good for a while now.
Mm-hmm.
the business edition is solid. Like,
Is that right?
you would be surprised. Some of some of the shit that runs in the background on some of the site. You know, dude, even something like MSN. Yeah, I had one recent where somebody was browsing MSN and it just a straight page, and one of the ads that they had must have had something on it, and boom, Malware Bytes. Oh, block this page. So it's good. It's good. It's good.
You're done now.
I have in my notes to talk about the Narca follow-up. I'm not sure what else I have to talk about on there yet, although I have been running it straight for the last week and a half or so. Solid Addy. But I think I'm still down to what Sean and I both said and agreed upon last week, which was if you've got a DA, don't start playing floor. Nobody should be playing flipper prices for these CAs. I saw somebody was telling me earlier that one of them went for like $750. That's crazy, guys.
One for $1,000 on launch day.
It's nuts. So don't do that. But what you're gaining from this is it's a slightly different profile on your juice. Sure. Does it feel a little smoother? Yeah, it does. It's a little tighter. Yes, it is, which I like. But at the same time, just wait. Be patient. You guys, I'm sure you'll get one. That's all. But I have been using it. I did rebuild it with a proper perpendicular parallel this time. I sat down and actually did it right. And it was fine. It worked really well. This time I twisted the legs. I don't always do that, but in order to get it in there and reliably in there, went ahead and twisted the legs on the parallel build, which is great. And it works fine. I do get a little bit of juice stuck in the old butterfly or the bow tie on the top. It seems like we do accumulate a little bit of juice in there, and every now and then I just kind of, give it a little puff, blow all that shit out. But that's it. It's been really good. Sorry I'm not very talkative tonight. I still do kind of feel bad.
I get hungover sometimes too.
What's that?
I get hungover sometimes too.
Yeah.
Basically, what a migraine's like a hangover from hell.
Kinda. Except for you can't.
If I drink enough wine, I get a migraine the next day.
There's a lot of people that get like that. They're mildly allergic to the nitrites or something in red wine, especially. They can
I
really
don't think
get,
it's so much an allergic. If I just do it in excess, then I'm fucked the next day.
yeah.
Like one thing I can't. It's like a 2.5 day hangover. Terrible.
So I wanted to show, and I showed these guys already, this cool little, I guess you could say, you can do this on a calculator. So, whatever. But for any of you that run a CNC or anything where you're having to go from inches to millimeter quickly and stuff like that, or those who are fans or watch the channel NYCNC and the guys from Sounders Machine Works, it's this guy right here. All right, this is the Imperializer. Okay, and this is from Sounders Machine Works. This is the fully built version. And what this guy does, got some magnets on the back. There's the back build, so you guys can see all that. It's got Arduino and nice LiPo and charger.
Wait, where'd the pube go?
Very simple. Yeah, it's gone. Very simple. So you turn this guy on. You got your inches, you got your millimeters, and let's say right now it's on millimeters or inches. Let's see, 15 millimeters. Boom, there's your inches right on the top, 0.47. If you want to go the other way, you're working in inches and you got to go to millimeters. We can clear this and go, let's say 15 inches down to millimeters. Done.
Well,
so, and boom.
Boom.
That's it. That's all it's meant to do. And you can switch back and forth and it's instant instead of having to do the calculations or, yeah, you know, you kind of remember most of them on your mind. But you can do it right there. So you got to switch up and down. It's really cool. And on-off button, the screen will go off after a while. Strong magnets. You can buy the kit for $39, I believe, $40, and put it together yourself. So this is heavy-duty unit. You know, CNC'd. It's got nice, you know, rubber feet on it, and anodized, and yeah, it's pretty cool. So
Niji just said, or just use Google to convert. But the thing is, that's
sure
you could definitely do that, but it's not sitting right there.
It's
while you're you know, doing your work.
Correct. Yeah, this you could slap on the side of the machine. And again, this is a bit, you know, of a novelty item.
Yeah, it's overdone, but it's cool.
Right. It's overdone, but it's cool. It's these guys do some awesome CNC work, and it's just nice to be able to have something that's rugged that you can have out on, you know, right there next to the machine, and you know, punch your numbers in and figure this stuff out.
I don't think chat understands. They don't get it. Like, what, there's like apps that do that. Well, of course, there's apps that do.
Where the fuck is Shane Hammond in chat this week?
Yeah.
Right?
So all it does is converts inches to millimeters and millimeters to inches. That's it. And yeah, you can do it on your phone. You can do it on your computer. But it's nice to have it, you know, instantly there. You just punch in the number and go. So and you can switch back and forth. So right away. But yeah, so you can get the kit. You can get fully assembled, or you can just get the bare aluminum. Bare aluminum one sold out. That was only like $29. So it's a nice machine piece of hardware, and you know, looks cool on the inside. You got all your electronics in there. So
how many ounces of red wine does it hold?
How many ounces? Well,
enough to give you a headache. Enough to give you a headache. I do have one more piece of hardware that came in this last week that I have not used yet, but I'm really excited about it because I have finally geared myself to be able to fix some minor electronics that may break in the house. And on recommendation, I talked to Dayon from Limelight, and then I was right about ready to pull the trigger on the Weller that Masty has, but then I remember Masty bought one of these and really liked it, and he says he's still using it, so I bought one.
It's but what do you use it for?
Really freaking cool. Right now, I'm not using it for shit.
What do you use it for? But what do you use it for?
He's gonna pick his teeth with it until he has an electronic product.
Is that for soldering? Because you could just use a Weller. I mean, you could also use just a pencil. Can you magnetize it? Can you magnetize it?
Nope.
Can you punch in inches and does it give you millimeters? Well, then it's not. You just
fucking trash. Throw it in the trash.
Fucking throw it in the trash. What is that, pencil?
This thing is super cool. And by the way, so since Masty talked about
prison weapon,
huh?
Like a prison weapon under that lighting.
It does look like a prison weapon. It totally looks like a prison weapon. But I wanted to say that not only did I pick one of these things up, and I think they're about $60 now, which is cheaper than it was before when Masty showed it. The other cool thing is it now comes with a power supply, which before it didn't. Masty was talking about he had to source one of these guys, you know, for an additional cost, and the thing itself was more expensive. So now these things are down to $60, and it comes ready to go. Which is super, super freaking cool. Will said he bought the Heiko FX 8800 and used it twice. That's true. See, that's the thing about this is I had my father-in-law gave me a gift card to Amazon for my birthday a while back, and I just haven't used it. And when I was like, you know what, if I end up breaking one of my mods, I still don't have a good soldering iron. I've got an unregulated one, which gets hot as fuck. Because it's one of those ones that it was from a computer repair kit, and I don't know what it's supposed to be used for, but I have plugged that thing in here before, and I'm actually legitimately concerned about any board that it came near. It's nowhere close to as precise enough to where I thought it needed to be. So I have never touched any of my mods to fix them with the proper and then we do have a couple people from the EU / UK in here, so I'm going to say solder. I'll say that once for you, even though that's not how we say it. So now that I have a proper soldering iron, I can actually fix something when it breaks, which I'm really excited about. Even if I don't use it for weeks or months, if I don't need it, that's fine. But now, if something breaks, I can do it, which is good. My wife asked me why, and I was like, well, it's like getting a really good cordless drill or something, right? Something for your shop that you may or may not. Whoa, we got a lot of spam tonight in chat.
Yeah.
It's like buying something like that for your shop, right? You might not need it immediately, but you need to have as a man, you need to have the right tools available so that if something does break, you can at least give it a shot to fix it before you just run out and buy something new all the time. That's just stupid.
And the best thing about this one, I think, is the heat up time. I mean, my Weller, I would have to again. I still have my Weller, and I always have it, but when you need to just get the shit done quick, this thing fires up, and in less than 16 seconds, 20 seconds, it's at 300, 400 C. So
Johnny is asking what the lowest temperature it is they can do. I'm not sure. It defaults C, and I know it goes down from that because I was able to do it earlier, but I didn't go all the way down.
It goes pretty low.
Do you have yours in front of you? Can you adjust it down?
I do.
I could set mine back up, but I already put it down.
All right, let's see. So we're at 3. Okay, so oops, going the wrong way. So 300, 200, 100. 100 C is as low as it'll go.
Oh, right on.
And no, I can't punch that into my thing and calculate how many millimeters or inches because I know it's fucking coming. So
does it convert to dukes?
Actually, it is the size of a duke.
Fessy said, yeah, if the iron has a 1-inch shaft and a tip bigger than a Sharpie, you should probably not use it in our mods, and that is exactly the problem. All the other tools in that computer repair kit that I bought in like the late 90s when I was in high school, they all work great. I've used all of them to a lot over the years, but not the soldering iron.
You remember those pictures of those people holding the soldering irons like up here, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's on right now, and I can hold it up here. I mean, this gives you 10 plus dexterity when you're able to choke up on the bat. There you go. So instead of holding it back here and acting like you have Michael J. Fox syndrome, so you can actually choke up on it and hold up. And that's fucked up, right there. People freaking pay me like 0.0000374 of a quarter of a Bitcoin to say shit like that. So here we go. Can't follow it.
Lasty, check chat.
All right.
Yikes.
Rosa Parkinson's? Seriously, dude?
Way to die me out, brother.
I mean, come on. Sounds like something.
Boy. Can't leave my memes to me. Come on.
Threw right under the bus, man. Right under the bus. I did see there was
not dad joke I make. The one dad joke I make.
I do have one more article for Rich to show you, and it's a new piece of gear which I thought was kind of interesting. And this is gonna link into somewhere else that we like a throwback to earlier in the show. But I saw this on somewhere. I feel like it may have been ECR, but it may have been something else. Same site from that we talked about earlier, but this time it's about iJoy launches first pre-made coils for Squonk mods. pre-made coils for squonk mods, which I think is really kind of interesting. It's something that we've talked about before on the show, but I don't recall ever seeing any of them. But I thought it was kind of cool. So it comes with the coiled cotton and stuff, but you can actually re-wick it as well, which is cool. But it's a replaceable coil head for a dripper, and not just any other dripper. It's a squonker. So here's a picture. You can see it's a setup dual coil. Gets you a little tool to unscrew the replaceable bit, which is kind of cool. And then there's a little breakdown of all the different pieces and parts and stuff. It doesn't look like an RDA that I would personally use, just because it looks like a high wattage, high airflow kind of dual coil setup.
It also looks very easy to over drip.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But it's also not necessarily a squonker. You can drip from the top as well. But I really like the idea of having something that's replaceable. You can also not just chunk. If you happen to be a person that likes vaping juice, like for example, Food School, that does tend to gunk things up a little quickly. Now you don't have to just throw away a whole freaking kit. You can just
don't be so modest, Angsty. You can say it fucks you.
Yeah,
but it's worth.
It's totally worth. It's very tasty, but it does the little gunky.
Yeah, it's a bit of a dirty bitch sometimes, you know.
It is a bit of a dirty bitch.
But it's okay. It was made with love.
Anyway, so I thought this was kind of cool. I just want to bring it up, and it's called the iJoy SRDA. SRDA, or maybe it's called the Combo SRDA. Actually, not sure.
Pizzeria pretzel combos.
Yeah, that was kind of neat idea. Doing something a little different. I assume they'll probably put out a squonker or something for it to go on as well. But
by the way, I tried the buffalo flavored fucking combos over the weekend. They're god awful, like I thought they'd be.
Yeah, they're a little rough. That's true.
Buffalo flavored stuff ain't sitting with me. Pizzeria pretzel, yo.
I literally never buy combos unless you're on like a long road trip. They're good road trip food.
Combos, and then you follow this up with Nutter Butters.
Sure.
Yeah. Those are like two of my favorite road snacks. I mean, Nutter Butters are all time for me. So,
are the Nutter Butters the bars with the wafers in it, or are those the ones that shape like a peanut, like a wafer cookie?
Like a peanut, like the standard ones. You can get the bags and bites as well. It's usually what I grab if I'm at 7-Eleven and having a hard craving for them.
Right on.
Yeah.
They also sell the deathly large bags of combos there too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dollar store specials.
Yeah.
Make you poop yourself. All right, boys. That's all I got.
Yeah, I think that's all I got too.
I'm fucking beat.
Yeah. Gonna go recoup on the old couch. See if I can feel better for tomorrow and actually be somewhat productive at work, because I was not.
Did you put a cold pack on the back of your neck, sweetie?
I should have.
We got something to get people into the holiday spirit, because it is the 11th, and I'm sure you've been hearing holiday music since. Go ahead, Angsty, before you forget.
I do. Yeah, I almost forget, because Fu and I talked about this beforehand. Christmas comes on a Monday this year, and the Plumes. We are a machine. And we're always broadcasting on, doesn't matter if it's Labor Day, it's Memorial Day, or whatever. We're always putting content out. But for Christmas, we got plans on Christmas. So
yep.
We're going to go ahead and tell you right now that in 2 weeks, on Christmas Day, spend it with your family.
Yes.
With us.
It's Christmas time in
Yes.
house.
Well, I mean, honestly, some people consider us their family. So,
That's true.
And
we think
watch some reruns. Watch some of our best of the best shows. We need to do another one of those, honestly. Another recap. Yeah. So it might just be the homage show. So you never know.
That's right. And if we happen to be around and we do something quickie, it'll probably be
just like a few weeks ago when we did the live show.
Yeah.
So
I might go live in the Facebook group. We'll see what I'm doing. Doing.
Yeah.
So we do something like that, but we're probably not going to have a full-fledged show this next 2 weeks from now. So just FYI, I want to talk about that. The other thing I want to talk about was I said that iJoy thing was a callback to what we talked about earlier about pre-made coils. Somebody was asking about if anybody's made anything better than the Nautilus coil from as a replaceable coil system. I don't know that they have, but the problem is I have yet to find a replaceable coil system that I like at all.
Well, and here's another important thing that you like and that you're able to find it after 6 months.
Right. That's true.
Because a lot of these are just boom, they go out in the market and they come and go, and then nobody's going to carry the replacements. Yeah. You can't find them anywhere, and you're paying a shit ton of money for shippings. You want to find stuff like that local if you can.
Right.
Or either that or just buy in bulk.
That's one good thing about those Nautilus coils, right? Those things have been out for years. They're all now. Now, there's been some upgrades to them or whatever, but they're still the same form factor, right? Like I don't even remember all the different. There's like 2 or 3 other like the super tank coils or something. They're all like the same size, but so you can use them in any of the tanks kind of interchangeably, and that's really cool. I like that because then you've got other places like Kanger and whatever that put out 37 different kinds of coil heads, like Lasty is saying, and you can't find them after a little while, which is
it's something I actually forgot to share a few weeks ago. Someone mentioned the Nautilus inside chat.
Holy shit! Sam's in chat. What's up, Sam? It's freaking Bogan.
Okay, so as I'm showing this to you guys, this website's playing headphone warning music. It's like
is this JavaScript install
/ romantic comedy. So this is the Aurora atomizer. It takes Atlantis coils, I think, or Triton coils.
Triton coils. That's the other one I was trying to think of.
Dong Magnum brought this to my attention, actually. He got is this the Vika? Which one takes the Nautilus coils?
Large vapor tank atomizer.
Fantasy.
It's a nice little stand they've got there.
Oh, what the hell is that tip?
He has one that's like this, the belt, like a bell cap like that.
Yeah.
It takes Nautilus coils, and he loves it. He loves it. Like I think he's getting rid of his Kabuki. He loves it enough. He said, though, that the plastic is brittle. Like, it can break easily. But I think it's a $30 tank. Let's see. Free DHL internet. Okay, thank you for telling me that.
Thank you for popping up shit.
So someone was asking today, they were on Omen's page, and they were wondering, they were like, what's a Poe style tip? And I'm like, well,
you had a Poe boy?
Plumes of Hazard. Yeah, but why?
Because that's the one that Sean and I came up with. And it's awesome.
Yeah.
So peep this. This tank plus 10 BVC coils for $55.
BVC, not BBC, people.
Yes. BVC.
So
this is basically like a bell cap kind of style thing. It actually looks shades of Hurricane. Shades of K-Fun Light with the bell cap. Dong Magnum, he loves it. He's getting rid of
the thing that gets me about that thing, and I know Dong likes it, and that's fine, but the thing that gets me about that thing is the externally facing screw that you use to adjust your airflow. It makes the whole thing look janky as fuck.
A la OG K-Fun?
Yeah. I mean, that's
at least the OG K-Fun had it underneath.
Well, some people that's staying proud, my dude.
Yeah. Maybe they just want to, while they're out,
also
not have to take
related something I saw is this, not vape related. Well, kind of. Tesla fucking power bank, dude.
What?
Did I show this to you, Masty? I feel like I may have linked this to you at some point.
No, I didn't see it.
So this is coming out in February 2018. So basically, this has a single 18650. That's 3350 mach capacity. And look at that shit. It has Apple tingy.
Oh, look at there.
And a micro USB tingy.
And when you put them together, it just crosses the battery and just shorts it out. Juno, shut up, dog. Just get in here.
All right, I've had enough of.
I would say this is a must-have this holiday season.
Wait, go into the comments. Do they talk about Mooch? Is Mooch's name anywhere on here?
Wait, let's Control F.
And no, chat, I do not have a tumor.
There's no Mooch.
Wait, what's the input on there? 1800 mAh input? What's the output? So it's a 3350 mAh capacity.
1.5 amp max.
And
Not bad.
output. Yeah. Meh.
I mean, it's limited by the fact that it's a single cell.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you
All right,
like
come on,
cool
hurry
shit
up.
like this is neat as fuck.
Angsty is sleepy.
Mhm.
Okay. Yes. Let Angsty get over his hangover.
Okay.
I'm done showing off cool shit.
All right, peoples.
Thanks
Peace.
for coming by,
Enjoy.
everybody. Sorry, I got a tumor. I mean, a headache.
Toodles.
Tuma.
Bye,
Bye.
everybody.
I broke Angsty.
Motherfucker!